Welcome back to Dust, an Elysian tale, where we just, well, really knocked some sense into the lady, and now hopefully, well, now we hope that she released the water again, and now we hope that the father of the kid that we followed in these caves actually got his water on time so that he actually makes it back. That he not makes it back, that he actually survives. That he makes it back from the brink of death. A new projectile type. Now we have also lightning. Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Oh. Alright, there we go.
Hey look! Sunlight! Fancy that.
Not quite. We're not quite ready to go there, Fidget.
A final parting gift from Lady Tethys, it would seem.
That'll help when we need to return to the surface. But right now, we should find Bopo. Lady Tethys seems convinced we would arrive too late.
Well, it doesn't matter really if we arrive at time. What matters if the water arrives on time.
We'll get there in time. We have to. We did everything we were supposed to.
That sadly doesn't mean that all things will be right in the world.
You have much to learn about the world, Fidget. Sometimes even your best is not enough to avert fate. Come, let us make haste to the village.
Yeah. Oh. Daylight. Not quite ready for that yet.
Dust! Look! The water's running! You did it!
Yeah, let's hope it's on time.
We came back as soon as we could. Where's your mother?
She's inside with Pa. Once the water started flowing again, she brought it right in for him. Oh look, here she comes now! Mama, look, they're here! I told you they'd get the water running again!
What's her mood?
Bopo, darling, please come inside.
Wow.
Mama? What is it, Mama?
He held on as long as he could, but it just wasn't enough.
Huh? Oh no! You can't go! Just got the water running, he did!
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I truly am. He was such a fighter. It was just his time. And when it comes, there ain't nothing you can do.
But we got the water running.
We failed, Fidget. We weren't fast enough.
Failed is a big word. I mean, we probably saved a lot of lives. Sadly enough, just not this one.
Damn it! We weren't fast enough!
Yeah, well, you could say that really starting to shout and everything now it doesn't help, and it's not the right thing to do. You really This type of stuff, I mean, I know this reaction way too well. I know it way too well to say that this is the wrong thing to do.
Dust, you stop that moaning right this instant! You did what you could. You did more than anyone, and for that, you deserve all our thanks. You could have gotten the water running days ago, but I think the hurt was just too hard on him.
Pa, didn't you hear? I got the water running. Pa! Pa!
Master, let's give them a moment alone.
I think Dust also needs a moment alone.
understand. We got the water running. We did everything we were supposed to.
Fidget, it's like what Bopo's mother said. When the life thread calls for you, you must go. He was fated to pass, and there is nothing we could have done to stop it.
Bullshit. There's no such thing as fate leading you to death. It's just... sometimes it's just not quite enough. Sometimes... the best you can do just isn't what was needed. Sometimes even the best outcome possible at that point has negatives to it. It's not fate, it's just the sad parts of the world, I guess.
That doesn't excuse this, Ara. Did you know? Did you know we'd be too late?
If I told you before, would you still have tried to save him?
Yes.
The village needed its water supply. I would have gone to the lady either way.
And it doesn't matter what I knew. And it is why there is hope for you yet, Dust.
Hope for you yet. Really? You know more than you let on, don't you? Because so far, Dust has shown very little that would make you say that. Then there is very little reason why you would say something like that. Hope for you yet means that there seemed to be no hope for you. Yet everything that Dust has shown so far has not been in any way like that. You know more than you let on, and I never appreciate that. I'm fine with keeping secrets, but don't make a secret of that you are keeping secrets. Or, I don't know, it's... You know exactly about Dust's past. Otherwise you wouldn't say this.
What does that mean? Why is it that every time I make a decision, you treat it like some kind of test? What haven't you told me, Ara?
This is not the time nor the place.
Then what is?
And just what is the perfect time and place? How many more have to die before you tell me who I am? Who am I, Ara? What am I even doing here?
Stop yelling! Just please. Please stop. I can't take this right now. We did the best we could, Dust. We did the best we could.
I'm sorry, Fidget. I didn't mean to...
And stop worrying about who you are. You're Dust. You hear me? I don't care who you were. I don't even care if you used to work for that general guy. Because you're Dust now.
I very much agree with Fidget here. Which is exactly why I am also having such a problem with Ara. He seems to be so fixated on the past and who somebody was, not who they are, who they show to be.
Wise words, Fidget. Dust, your past is fractured, and your future is not yet written.
You just talked
But
about...
you have traveled through this world as a beacon of good, and that is all that matters.
Yet you say things like there's hope for you yet. And your future is not yet written. Yet you just talked about fate.
You're both right. I'm worrying so much about who I was that I've been blind to the good I've done as dust. Anyway, it's late. We should find a place to sleep.
No, it's understandable that you also want to know about your past. Blind to the good. The good you've done as dust though. Really? As dust? It's still not that you see yourself as dust then. You still see yourself as who you were, but you don't know who you were. And I'm not saying that that isn't understandable, it's just that it's probably not the most healthy frame of mind at this point.
A wise choice. A night's rest will clear your head.
At this point, everything Ara says annoys me. Saying things like, a night's rest will clear your head. Yeah, that sounds... totally doesn't sound like you saying that my head needs to be cleared. It's... I got to the point where I get annoyed with characters.
And with these final words, we commit Popop's essence to the life thread, where he joins all who have come and gone, who were and who have been. We'll be seeing you, old friend.
Goodbye, my love.
Goodbye, Pa. I'll miss you.
Bopo.
Thank you, Dust. Without you, we wouldn't have any water. You saved Mud Pot.
I only wish I could have done more.
I fear did all you could. Some things can't be saved.
Nah, you did plenty. You showed me what it means to be strong, even when the world's against ya. Pa's gone now, so I gotta be strong for Mama. Strong like you.
Then I guess I need to be strong too, don't I? And not in the physical way, but yeah.
You're a good kid, Bopo. I think your father would be proud.
I think so too. I also think he's happy I found a friend like you. Thank you, Dust.
I'm sorry, Bopo, but I have to go now. I have to get back to the surface to make sure this doesn't happen ever again.
You can't. You can't make sure something and bad things stop happening. It's a noble goal, but it's an impossibility. It's an unhealthy goal. Because you'll see any bad in the world as a failure. A failure of your own.
You'll come back though, right? You gotta make sure you come back.
I'll try.
I can't.
Oh.
I promise.
Let's find that guy's sheep then. One more to go. And I know roughly where it is.
Are you ready to leave, Dust?
I think so, yes. We need to get back to the surface and find that manor Lady Tethys mentioned.
Yes, I know of the place she spoke of. An old estate at the foot of the mountains called the Sorrowing Meadow.
The Sorrowing Meadow? Is that somewhere between Blood Death Gulch and Endless Pain Hill?
Yeah, really? Sorrowing Meadow, good god.
It was not always called that, Fidget. It was once a peaceful place. But even now, as we stand so far away from it, I can feel something nefarious emanating from its foundations.
Well, that's great. Really, I'm excited. How about you, Dust? You excited?
Yeah, Dust, are you excited to go to Sorrowing Meadows?
I'm just thrilled, Fidget. Come on, let's get back to the surface.
I mean, really, good god. Sorrowing Meadows. Alright, so let's find one that last sheep. Which was somewhere on the other side of this. I can just look up without jumping, can't I? There we go. Yeah, no, I'm very silent. Oh. Blue things heal. I mean, I had a suspicion that the blue things would do something positive, but... well, I never really felt like finding out. Hi, Bobo.
Are you okay, Bopo? Is there anything I can do?
It just doesn't seem real. Pa's gone and I wish...
What is it?
well, I wish I could give him a proper send-off, you know? My whole life he'd been telling me about visiting those snowy mountains on the surface. And now he'll never get to see it. Not unless I help him. Dust, do you think somehow you can try and get me some snow? I think Pa would really appreciate it.
I can try.
Of course, Bopo. I understand. When I'm in the mountains, I'll remember to bring you back some snow. Promise.
Question is, how are we going to bring it back?
Thank you, Dust. Oh, thanks so much. Honestly, Dust? Snow? How do you intend on keeping it cold?
Yeah, that's what I said.
This is important to him, Fidget. We'll find a way.
As long as I don't have to, as long as I don't have to do this all the way from here to the, from the mountains to here, I'm good. I got your sheep.
We found your sheep, Gappy. They didn't seem too concerned about being lost.
I honestly have no idea how you carried those things around with you.
Thank you, son. You're good people. Here, have some wool from my flock. Trust me, this is prize stuff.
You're good people. That's probably something that,
You're doing
Just need
good in
seeds
this
to
world, son. Folks like you are always welcome here in Mud Park.
that's probably exactly what that's needed to hear. I didn't find any of the red moss, now did I? The let's chalk fingers. I don't have any of those, do I? And yes, this takes longer than it probably does for you. Red moss. Flowhop has asked me to find clumps of red moss so that she can feed a hard-working husband. Apparently they only grow in dark and colonies of giant red mushrooms. Yeah. Did I really not come across any of those? Yeah, I kind of feel like just doing some nice side quest at the moment. Can I not look down? Oh. Alright, let's find ourselves some... I mean, we did see some dark. Oh, you don't think that's the, I got some pendant, so let's do it. This pendant once belonged to a very loving grandmother. She had hoped to pass it on to her grandchildren. A lot of defense and a lot of luck. Still 4 keys. But I still want to use oh boy. become somewhat adequate. If you wonder why I laughed, that one guy just bit his friend. Right, I don't know if this one is... I don't really know the strength and... Whoa, okay. Level up. Hello. Ow. That did not do a lot. God damn it. Alright, this seems like a fair moment to invest in some more health. There we go. Alright. With the electrical power, those things are actually kind of fun to take out. Mainly because it's very easy now. Because they quite simply do not have the health. Alright, time to find some giant red mushrooms. Alright, here we have some normal red mushrooms. Okay, no idea how I'm supposed to, how I would be able to get that thing remotely up anywhere. Oh. Platforming! Oh. We all know my great love for platforming, don't we? And of course my great memory. Oh, come on. Oh, of course, it's slippery. Alright, I mean, I've seen the treasure chest, but, is that really all this room is? Just a room for a treasure chest? I mean, if it is okay, fair enough, but, I just find that somewhat hard to believe. boy. I have no idea why they gave me those roll fruits at the moment either. Because there's nothing to explode around here at the moment, is there? Okay, I've been poisoned. Look, I can do it too now. Oh well. This is a new area, isn't it? At least it feels like it. Oh god. Okay, I dodged past this part.
I've noticed the waters in the valley have resumed flowing. It would be ignorant of me to believe you didn't have a part in that.
What makes you say that?
The waters did not resume flowing of their own accord. Of that, I am certain.
Yes, well, we did what needed to be done.
As must we all, my friend. What did you find down there? If you don't mind my asking.
I probably don't.
A powerful creature who was misled by her own rage. Fortunately, we were able to knock some sense into her.
Quite literally.
And for that, this world is grateful. Take care, my friend.
Is he going to be the big evil guy in this game? Because at this point I would find that pretty easy to believe. Truck shell. The nearly indestructible skin of a truck. I have had very little problems with well, destroying those guys. The electrical gland of a flawn. Alright. And I guess that's just kind of it at the moment. Because otherwise I have nothing new.
Your transaction is most appreciated.
Although I am at the moment just I'm largely hoarding money because, well, that's what basically everybody does in these types of games. Without any clear reason of, you know, why I'm doing it. There's a key up there. Oh, wait, what? What hit me? Or was it just some I guess it was just one of those blobs. Falling slightly lower. I guess I might be coming down there when I get the ability to jump even a bit higher. Did one of these guys just drop a mysterious wall chicken? I thought that was a wall only drop. Yep, I'm finally beginning to feel somewhat competent in my ability to really use this combat system. And I know that I'm probably saying that way too late, that I've probably been fighting the exact same way for about half the game or something like that. Alright, so what am I supposed to do with this bomb? So I might be able to see how I get... No, I definitely don't see how I get that key. I think that I later on get another ability to maybe jump a bit higher. Nope, no idea. Not a clue. Alright, so let's try to find that way up. Let's... No, I'm definitely in this zone. So then, how do I get up here? Am I just incredibly blind as usual? That was probably the idea that we left through the cave in the village, which... Yeah, I might try to find a way to go back there. Then... No wait, I am heading a different way off the east. I'm heading in the right direction for that. Yep, I'm just a bimbus with no sense of direction. Oh come on, why am I... Good God! I feel so hard in going up one level that I made it all the way down. And really just quite literally all the way down. I mean, I know I suck at platformers, but jeez. Anything this way now, or? Okay. So there's probably a bomb somewhere close by. Oh. Oh, there is there. Does not really look like there is.
General Gaius, you asked for me?
Your report, Commander. What news do you bring?
Our scouts believe he is alive, General, but his actions are curious.
Oh yeah, they're definitely talking about me.
Curious? How so?
He ventured into the Siramon caverns and saved a village of natives. As I understand it, his actions got the water flowing again. If what you tell me is true, Cassius would never...
So that's what our name was. Cassius. I must be honest, I prefer Dust.
No. Cassius would never. Keep me informed of the situation, Commander. That is all.
So, what made him... What made Dust into what Cassius was?
When did you grow a heart, my friend? Most unlike you.
Wait. That makes no sense. When did you grow a heart means that you think that my actions used to be heartless. My actions with you used to be heartless. Meaning that your actions, the actions you approve of, the actions you want, are heartless. That means that you gave yourself that you accept your label as bad guy. No one is a bad guy in their own eyes. That doesn't make sense. Also something I now notice, look how he seems to hold his sword. Also that reverse grip that Dust also has. This is so odd. Huh.